Dear students, today we are proceeding to the next chapter, analytical geometries, in the second year book. Let's come start question number 1. The distance of a point is pxy from the origin is x square plus y square, x square plus y square. As we know that the equation of the xy plane. So here P and X and Y as any point which lies on the first quadrant. So X axis and X Y and Y axis, Y dash and Y dash, there is origin. So the distance is required distance of a point from the origin is equal to what? According to the formula, distance is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under the root. So x2 is equal to x and x1 is equal to 0 and plus y2 is equal to y and y1 is equal to 0. So that will be equal to x square plus y square under the root. Option D is the correct option. Are called the coordinates: polar coordinates, spherical coordinates, and triangle coordinates, Cartesian coordinates. So look here, according to the xy plane or Cartesian plane, xy coordinates x and x dash, y and y dash. So that is first quadrant x and y, though both are positive, and here x and y, x is negative and y is positive, and the third quadrant, this is second quadrant, and third quadrant x and y minus x minus, and both are negative, and the fourth quadrant x and y, here x is positive and y is negative values. So look here, and the form of real numbers are given. So that will be here Cartesian coordinate. And question number 3. So the question is changed to pi divided by 4 are called, that is called polar coordinates. That is, if any coordinates of pairs, so that will be in the radian form. The radian form is the polar coordinate. Distance between any 2 points on the axis of x is the absolute value of the differences of there is abscissa. That is called abscissa. So and the xy plane, x and x dash, y and y dash, if the distance is required between any 2 points on the x-axis, for example, this is x1 and this is x2. So the distance of the absolute value of the differences, the distance means that the distance of the absolute value x2 minus x1 absolute value, so that will be x minus x2. So we will get once again the form of the abscissa. Similarly, if we find the distance between any 2 points on the axis of y, an absolute value of the differences is equal to y. So y minus y1 and y2. So if we are finding the absolute value of the distance between 2 points, y2 minus y1, absolute value or y1 minus y2, we get the result and the form of this one. So we will get the answer, that is the absolute ordinate values. A point from, that is xy plane, y and y dash, that is origin, and origin is 0 0. P is any point which lies in the first quadrant. So that point is lies parallel to the y-axis. So using formula of distance, d is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under the root. Here x2 is equal to x minus x1 is equal to 0, x plus y2 is equal to y and y1 is equal to 0. So the answer is x square plus y square under the root. Here option D is the correct option. The distance between two points P, X, Y1 and Q2. So the distance is lies between 2 points. For the formula, according to the formula, PQ distance, if we are finding the distance, so that will be equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under the root. So we are using that. And now the question number 9, the length of the line segment joining the points PO0 and Q0 units. So according to this formula, if we are substitute this result here, x1 and y1, x2 and y2. If we substitute this result in the, according to this one, length is required. So length is equal to x2 minus or x2 minus x1 means here 0 and minus p, 0 minus p whole square plus and 0 minus y, q whole square, So if we are expanding, we get p square and q square under the root. Option C is here the correct option. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends and relatives. Thanks again for watching.